It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football?
Great game in store for y'all.
And it comes your way next. We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Good to be in the booth with Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Greg, this is a passing league. You know that from your days. It's evolved even more into a game in the air. And boy, do we have a couple of quarterbacks who know all about moving their team via the pass.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see this ball thrown early and often throughout the game. And anyone who loves offensive football, this is certainly a treat. And you said it, Mike. This league has turned more and more with each passing season into a passing league. If you can't throw, if you can't generate points through the air and explosive plays, it is going to be very difficult to compete and win week in and week out in today's modern NFL.
The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start. And off we go from Buffalo. Now it's Bucky Irving to return. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
Yeah, you have to feel good, Mike, seeing Baker Mayfield back established as a franchise NFL quarterback. He had such a tough journey these last couple years, bouncing around multiple spots around the league. And then last year, down in Tampa, he has a chance to get them to the NFC Championship game just a few plays away. He continues to...
Oh, and they come after him right away, and definitely goes on the first play of the game. That's Daquan Jones getting in there to bring him down.
We can feel this crowd all the way up here in the press box, Mike. I mean, one play in, one sack later, and this crowd is rocking.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. Big strides, look at him go. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
There's a lot of factors that make this play so successful, Mike, and clearly the ability of this tight end to not only find the open space in the defense, but then after the catch to turn into a runner. That is very rare at the tight end position. We're seeing it more and more often, though, over the last couple years. And then the accuracy of the quarterback to not only deliver the ball to the open receiver, but to do it in a way that allows him to comfortably turn into a runner and not have to slow down and pick up those extra yards after the catch.
That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Second down throw from Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
On the return, it's Ty Johnson. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led by the big fella, 6'5" quarterback Josh Allen.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's to Kincaid once again. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's into the hands of Coleman. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10, it's 1st and goal. Big play there for the Bills. 45 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Here's Cook. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Second and goal. The tight end going in motion to the left. One more time with Cook. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
This offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal line.
The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal. They'll run. It's Cook. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. James Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Tyler Bass now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills move out to a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, pass is back to kick it off. On the return is Sean Tucker. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Bucs offense ready now for their second drive. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Now a run with the rookie out of Oregon. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Here comes Otten in motion. They'll go again here with Irving. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And he steps into this one, gets off a big kick, angled for the sideline. The Bills offense ready for their 2nd possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. Third and a yard. Allen to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So after 1, 7-3 is our score. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 9. On the zone read, a handoff here to Cook. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Now Allen. He'll try to run for it. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
Having Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass, nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
Allen, gonna give it to Cook. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. They motion the slot man left. They go play action now. Here's Allen. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
That's taken in by Shakir. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Allen gonna throw again. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
To throw again, it's Allen. That one taken in. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Bills.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play call just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Now Bass to tack on the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills extend their advantage to 14-3. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Irving now on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Buccaneers offense ready to get back to work. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Right back to Irving. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. Give him 18 yards on that one and a first down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the first down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That pass complete to the veteran, Sterling Shepard. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15. First down, Buccaneers.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now Mayfield. Get this complete right side to Otten. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. A pass pulled in by Irving. On 2nd down, Baker. It's complete to Evans. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some runs. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
On play action, Mayfield. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it. And the Buccaneers are back within 4. It is 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bills' offense and Keon Coleman sent to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now it's Allen. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Looking middle, he's got to complete to Coleman. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Here's third down and a few inches. Slot receiver headed right. Allen on third down. He's got his man. That's Coleman. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
What that play call tells me is that play caller made up his mind. We're on 3rd and inches. If we don't get it, we're going for it on 4th down. So he really treated that 3rd down like 2nd down. They work the outside part of the field, simple pitch and catch. It's a nice pickup.
Quick throw, taken in, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. One more time going up top with Allen. Taking off. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Bass on to try the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. And that is no good. He missed it. So we have come to halftime here at Orchard Park with the Bills out front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment. But for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports halftime report. We saw some strong work from James Cook in that first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bills offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll start out first down and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. And into the hands of Coleman. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver. Leads to a real nice run after catch and brings up first down.
Set to go now on first and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there, and it'll be second down. They send him right out of the slot. Now Allen to throw on second down. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Again, it's Allen to the air. Open man, right side. He's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
It almost seemed to me before the snap, Mike, that the quarterback was expecting man coverage, and then after the snap, the defense fell into zone, and it just completely mixed them up. You can see he's staring down his receiver, and frankly, I think he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. In motion, Shakir. On 3rd down, it's Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Bills will open up a touchdown lead. It's now 17-10.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
To return is Tucker. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and receiver Chris Godwin set to take over again. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with 1st down and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Toward the sideline, taken in by Godwin. They send Evans in motion. 2nd down throw for Mayfield. He's going to take a shot down the field.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. 12 yards on the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline, not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that 2nd foot. That's a big-time play by a big-time receiver.
A short one there to Otten. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
On 1st down, here's Irving. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
On second down, a run with Irving. He'll take this down to the 47. Matt Milano there to stop him. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Here comes Otten in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
And I like the idea of moving the pocket. It makes it harder for the defense to rush the passer, but you have to account for the end man on the line of scrimmage. And that guy's job is to set an edge. Nobody gets outside of me. In this case, the quarterback. You've got to be better protecting your edges anytime you put your quarterback on the move.
The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. The Bills offense getting set to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The 3-4 defense, Mike, is predicated on the big man over the center, the nose tackle. He's big, he's strong, he takes up the entire middle of the defense, and that's exactly what we just saw on that play. He makes the stop for no gain.
On 2nd down, here is Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Allen. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Here's a handoff to Cook. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs, kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, Cook. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. much. It is 3rd and inches. He'll try and run here with Cook. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. And he's going to have the Bills first down. They only needed 1, but it's a gain of 6, and it'll move the chains. In motion, Shakir. On first down, it's Allen. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
A carry for Cook. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. To throw is Allen. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Keon Coleman, touchdown Buffalo. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Pass's kick is good. And the Bills move out to a 24-10 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Throwing is Baker. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field. And not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one.
Here's 2nd and 2. They put a receiver in motion to the left. On 2nd down, Baker. Now, screen set up for Irving. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. Get this complete right side to Otten. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier. It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Here comes Otten in motion. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They send Evans in motion. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up first and goal.
A pass pulled in by Irving. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. Gains nothing. Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Second and goal. They'll drop to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. Eddie has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. We've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the handoff. This is Cook. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go. They face second down and 7. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. Talk things over before third down. On on third down, they go with Cook. Cook with a first down and much more. The Buccaneers forced to use their third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Bills first down.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
First and 10 now from the 36. They'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.
Please press to select. New notification. 52 minutes and 37 seconds.